was 6 running for 4 spots: Mark Heinberg, Rose Merritt, Dan Murray, and Carolyn Braden. And then in Villa Hills, there was actually a write-in candidate. Chad Bills is the write-in candidate that ran there. So there was a Board of Education race in Beechwood School District. There was some controversy in the Beechwood School District about the superintendent's salary and the amount of money that's going there. The 2 winners there were Kyle Burns and Laura Wooten. And I didn't follow enough to figure out what was going on with that race, but I did know that there was that race. And then the Board of Education race in Covington. So there were a couple questions. Number of places were putting on the ballot the issue of marijuana and whether or not the medicinal marijuana could be sold. And in that case, I believe in the whole state of Kentucky, every one of those issues passed. So that's interesting. Some of them closer than others. Question in Covington, whether 2 constitutional questions. The first was, should we put in the Constitution to not allow illegal aliens to vote? Kind of a no-brainer. Passed 66% in Kenton County, 34%, about the same percentage, I think, statewide. I didn't look at those numbers. The interesting thing, probably the biggest issue that the Democrats maybe can hang their hat on, if you will, is the issue 2, which is the school choice issue. That went down in flames across the state, at least 60-40, I think it was maybe 65-35, and in Kenton County, the percentage was 60-40 against. And so in order for that thing to win, it would have had to go big in the urban areas, and it did not. There were only a few precincts that I saw. I looked through every one of the precincts. There were only a few precincts that I saw that actually voted for that amendment. So the legislators are going to have to go back to the drawing board to figure out what they're going to do. Kentucky is one of 2 states that doesn't have some sort of school choice. But interestingly, those percentages, when you look at Trump getting 7 of the vote and the no getting 60 for the vote, there's a lot of crossover votes there where people will vote for schools. And we can talk about that maybe in the questions. I got this over 2 minutes ago, I think, that I needed to wrap up. So I'm going to sit down and let everybody get their cold lunch, and then we apologize, and then we will come back with any questions that you might have. So thank you.